Nick, we're live. What can I say?
You don't have to say anything. You just said it right there.
Well, you know what, Nick, I have good news.
Okay. I'd like good news.
The day is brand new.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely true, especially here where it is 10 p.m.
So, Nick, I have a question for you. So, what would you say would be something that you would not want?
Is this meant to be a very open-ended question?
Yes.
Something I would not want.
Yep. What's
Mo-
something that you would not want?
Moldy food.
Okay, so I I think that I have good news for you. Nick, moldy food is on this week's prize wheel.
Okay.
So because
I
I
I don't think that's good news.
well, I okay, what is something that you would like, Nick? Yep, one thing that you would like, and I'll put it on the prize wheel. Now make it good. That's all I can say right now.
Crunky bar peppero.
Okay, so I will say one. Yeah, I'll put it on there. Crunky bar peppero. And just to be fair, I am going to add on there something to balance it out.
What do you mean? You
And
already added moldy food. Isn't that the
right,
balance?
but I have to add something of my own to balance it out. And
Okay.
so it's going to be, well, all right. Would you rather have fish paste or would you rather have roadkill?
Ooh, it depends on how fresh the roadkill is and how
Well, you know
destroyed
what?
it is.
I will tell you that
I'll take the fish paste because
I'm
that's
putting them
actually
both on there, and the roadkill is a 5-day old squirrel.
well, in this
So
temperature though, that as long as it didn't get too mangled, that's not the end of the world. Well, wait, actually,
unbelievable.
you didn't say though what is being done with the roadkill. So I
Well, I'm just saying that that's what you would actually win is roadkill, a squirrel.
okay, well in this case, I'm just gonna like throw it in the bushes and
And
leave
it's
it.
something that I will just pick up and then surprise you with it out of nowhere. And you won't see it coming, Nick.
So I'll just like wake up some morning and there it'll be just laying on the living room floor.
Yes. Well, no, more like on the roof of your car or something like that.
Oh, that's okay because right now it's cold out, so it's not gonna
Yeah, but I wouldn't
rot or
want that on the
anything.
roof of my car.
No, me neither. But it'll be
But
frozen, so I
I
just
will
start
say,
driving and it'll fall
Nick,
off.
that I have good news for you. So,
You already said you had good news, and it wasn't really that good.
well, no, because the real good news hasn't come yet, Nick. It's time for the opening credits,
Oh,
Nick,
okay, that's
because
that's good.
we have a lot to get to tonight because
All
it's
right.
a busier than usual evening
Oh,
on the show.
all right.
Isn't that great?
I
What
don't
a
know
time
yet.
live, Nick.
I don't know yet.
Well, I do you know what
Welcome
this
to
is all
Funny is Part
about,
of My
Nick?
Name, a
What's with the
podcast
tape?
about math and Korean
Well,
culture.
it's
For
National
information about our
Scotch Tape
podcast, please
Day.
visit our
Oh,
new website at
You don't seem like you knew that.
I did
www.funnypodcastdetroit.com.
not know that. So
Well,
once the credits are over, I do have a question about.
about Scotch tape.
Yeah, but I'll wait till the credits are finished so
Well,
that.
I think
And
that
now here are your hosts,
everyone
프로페서
wants to know
승찬
your
and Nick.
Scotch tape
하하하.
questions,
No,
Nick.
I know. So that's why I want to wait till the credits are over so that we're not jockeying for attention.
Okay, Nick. So, what are your Scotch tape questions?
So what I've always been curious is the the name or the term Scotch tape. Is that one of those brand like universal brand accepted terminologies that we have, like crayons and Kleenex, or is the actual term for that type of tape Scotch? I know
So,
there's obviously the Scotch brand, which makes a variety of different tape products, including the Scotch tape.
so I will say what the the generic name is for Scotch tape is, well,
Oh boy.
well, what can I say? It's Scotch tape is technically, yeah, Scotch tape is one of those things like Kleenex, Xerox, like,
Okay.
like it's like Google,
Yeah.
something like that you can say. But I would say that, what's the original name? Because I did actually know what it is. There's other things for it, like just sticky tape, cellophane tape.
Oh, maybe cellophane tape. I have heard that. Maybe that's the right term.
Yeah, tape, adhesive tape.
Well, all tape is adhesive, so that doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, but well, wait a second.
Well,
A
not all
measuring
tape.
tape is not adhesive.
No, but all
So,
yeah, there's multiple different kinds of tape that are adhesive. I mean, duct
right,
tape,
but
masking tape, painter's
tape is
tape.
just, I would say, like the name for any long strip of something.
Yeah.
So
Okay, you're
it
right. You're
doesn't
right.
necessarily have to be adhesive.
No.
So I would maybe say my intestine is a tape.
But that's not flat. It's more
Well, yes,
tubular.
but would you say a tapeworm isn't tape then?
Well, in that case,
There's a reason
tape.
why it's called a tapeworm.
But in that case, tape is an adjective, not a
Oh,
noun.
yes, but that's what I mean. Like tape isn't actually the the what the noun. Like tape, like adhesive is adhesive tape. So it's actually tape as we know it is an adhesive, because
Well,
there are adhesives that aren't
yeah,
adhesive tapes.
right.
So I think that tape is describing the type of adhesive it is. And this is why we need
Yeah.
Rachel
Okay,
to get on the show to give us your English lesson.
that's not the English lesson I want, though. You know the English lesson I
Well,
want.
all I can say, Nick, is that, you know what? It is, so Scotch tape is really more of like the official generic name for it is a pressure sensitive tape.
Isn't that technically any tape that uses adhesive, though?
But no.
So I guess what's the difference between what we typically call Scotch tape and clear packing tape? Obviously the big difference is the width, but aside
Okay,
from
but
that,
packing tape is actually it is a variety of pressure sensitive tape.
yeah.
So there isn't really a difference except that it's a type of tape, like a type of pressure sensitive tape.
But so is duct tape, and that's not
Oh, yes, duct tape, drafting
clear.
tape, double-sided tape, electrical tape, filament tape, gaffer tape, hockey tape, masking tape, security tape, speed tape, spike tape, surgical tape,
So really any tape that
office tape,
uses
box
adhesive.
sealing tape. Right. Very
Okay.
good, Nick.
Okay. All
So
right. So
here's
we still don't know the mystery of why what we as a society colloquially call Scotch tape, what it's actually called, like what the
well, right,
actual
but that's the
term is.
thing, Nick. That's the trivia question. So, Nick,
Oh, okay. I should have known.
yep, Nick. So you have the next question on the show.
Wait, we're only 10 minutes in. We're already doing trivia?
Well, you know what, Nick? This is okay. So now here's the question.
All right.
So who is well, this is actually, I think, going to be very difficult for you, but that's okay. So who was the inventor of Scotch tape?
Margaret Scotch.
This is unbelievable. Richard Drew, not even close, minus 500,000 points, Nick. So
Well.
now I will tell you that the name of Scotch tape really didn't come about until how many years? Maybe 20 years, like it did 20 years or so, 10 to 20 years after it was actually invented. So it was
Is that because of the
used,
brand
so
that
Richard
popularized it?
Drew actually invented it just to make his job easier when he was working in a auto body shop.
So, but what did he call it when he first developed it?
I don't really think that he called it anything. It's just around the 1950s, he had his company have a mascot called Scotty McTape, and the rest is history.
Okay.
Yep. But you know what, Nick? That's what the 1950s is. It's history.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
By definition, the 1950s is history.
That's correct. Can't argue that.
So, Nick, what is one thing that you appreciate about Scotch tape on this National Scotch Tape Day? Well, I mean, what can I say? Like, I appreciate Scotch tape for a lot of things.
It's very versatile. It
Well,
can be used for a lot of different purposes.
okay, Nick,
and a lot of
the struggle
applications.
is real. So
Why?
I can't believe this. You don't have very many nice things to say about Scotch tape, so
I
we're
just
going to
did.
go to a break, Nick.
Already a break?
Yep, it's time for a break, Nick.
Oh, wow.
This is some live footage. Well, really, it could be.
I doubt that's live.
Well, I mean, it could be. You don't know.
I'm sure. I mean, it was live at one time. That's
Oh,
not
yes,
right now.
it was live at one time. That is correct. But you know what this is all about, Nick?
Is it National Gorilla Day or National Primate Week?
Unbelievable. No, it's National Gorilla Suit Day.
Gorilla Suit Day. Okay, but that looked like a real gorilla, not something wearing.
How do you know that it wasn't just somebody who was so good you couldn't tell the difference?
I don't, which is why I said it looked like a real gorilla, but I can't validate it.
Well, I can validate it because it was live footage, and I know that no real gorilla would be up at this time of the day.
Well, it depends where in the world you're talking.
So it must be a gorilla suit. Now, you know what, Nick?
I don't know if that is necessarily.
So I'm getting a little thirsty here. So
yeah, that's right. You had all those different varieties now.
Yes, I have some Chill Sung cider, and it is, I think this is the something like blood orange flavor, I think.
Okay.
So I have no idea what it will taste like, but
what was that knocking noise?
Well, it was the opening of the cider.
When that knocking noise happened, you weren't opening it, but okay.
Oh my. Oh my. Well, I don't know what to say. This is not good.
No.
No, this is awful. I don't. This is disgusting.
Oh,
They can take this back. Like feed it to the gorilla. I think the gorilla deserves this.
wow. That's a little cryptic.
Well, all I can say is this was not good, so I'm not
Oh.
having it.
Well, save it. I'll try it when I
So now
come
we're
over.
moving on to the what is it? It looks like blueberry.
Wait, are you trying all of these right now?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I'm just thinking because it's carbonated, so if you open them all but you don't drink them all now, they're gonna start getting a little flat. So by the time you get around to them to finish,
Yeah, but it's okay because I didn't like the blood orange one anyway.
okay. But what if like how many different ones do you have?
Well, only one more, but the peach I've had before.
Yeah, that one I know is good. How's the blueberry?
Oh, this is disgusting. This is awful. I
Okay.
can't do this. I really can't do this. Like I must say that I was going to save the soju for later, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I can wait any longer because that was so awful, Nick.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So let's see. Now you missed a great Lunar New Year celebration on Saturday, Nick.
Can't be everywhere.
Well, that's okay. I'll drink to that.
What type of soju?
It's strawberry tonight.
Okay. What brand?
Name brand general.
Okay.
So now I will say that I probably will not drink this Soku tonight because tomorrow night I'm going to a Lunar New Year celebration with Horangis at New Seoul Plaza, the one that I told you about, Nick, and it's being sponsored by Soku, and so they're sponsoring the drinks tomorrow, and so I know that I'll have some of this again tomorrow.
Okay. Good.
So I'll save this for a different time.
Okay.
But the good news, Nick, is that, well, are you ready for more good news, Nick?
No, because the good news so far tonight hasn't been that good.
Well, the good news is that there's new stuff available on the website.
Oh, that is good news.
So
Third time is
now,
the charm. All right.
yes. And so now, because you really didn't have very nice things to say about the gorilla, and I know that our audience is probably just a little bit like how do I say this? They're probably not too impressed by your antics, Nick,
Antics.
yeah, your antics. I'm going
Wow.
to just show the audience the picture of me at the Lunar New Year celebration this weekend.
Okay.
So there it is, Nick. So you missed
good.
a grand time.
Well, again, you can't be everywhere.
Now, I will say this was, let's see. So this was there was actually a lot of food there.
I can see it all.
It was excellent. So very good. So I would highly recommend going to eat Korean barbecue every day of the year.
Wow. Wow.
I even ate some of the vegetables and some some what? Oh, John Kim had some new potatoes, Nick.
New potatoes.
Yeah, they were these. You know how they usually have the mashed potatoes?
Oh yeah. Like in
So
the
they had
banchan,
some shredded potatoes.
sort of like hash browns.
They were sort of like hash browns, but they did something to them. So whatever they did, congratulations. I'm a fan of your new potatoes.
Warm or cold?
They were cold,
Okay.
but that made them even better.
Okay.
So now I will say that Lisa mentioned in the live chat that the fanny packs are available now on the website, Nick.
Good.
So
Good.
every real fan of the show, I would say, needs a fanny pack. Wouldn't you agree, Nick?
Yes,
So if you go and click
I
on
do.
the shop, then you will see that there are some fanny packs available for sale. Now, I will say this isn't my fault, I promise, because
What?
I
Oh,
no, this is not my fault that the categories are missing because I had an issue with the fanny packs.
what do you mean? You had an issue?
So, Nick, did you know there's some real scammers out in the world?
I'm aware.
See,
Yes.
I refreshed it, and there we are.
Oh.
See,
Oh,
this-
we have multiple different models.
yeah.
Let's see.
So I will admit to the audience, I was testing out some products, and one of them was the Year of the Black Tiger plush toy. And the issue is that the printer wanted $18 to ship it, Nick.
Oh,
Can
and
you
that's
believe that?
I feel that's almost the same price as the product
Oh, it was
itself.
more than the price of the
Oh, even
item
more.
because we're
Okay.
not here to price gouge anyone. So we're
Hmm.
going to offer the lowest prices possible. Oh, by the way, Nick.
Yeah.
So here's a tip for our audience. So
Okay.
from now until the end of the week, the fanny pack will be on sale for $24.99.
Oh, that's a sale. Okay, so normally all three versions are the same.
Right. Normally all three versions are the same price, but until the end of the week, it's on sale for $24.99.
Okay.
So that's an introductory price only, Nick.
How come only on the one version?
Well, Nick, why don't we put a discount on fanny pack on the wheel? And if
Okay.
you win that tonight, Nick, then they'll
Did you spell
go on
pep?
sale.
You spelled Peppero wrong.
Well, Nick, then fish paste anyway, Nick.
I think I should get the Peppero because you
Well,
misspelled
that's
it.
not my fault. My spelling isn't that good. I think everyone knows that.
But you're the one who typed it, so it is your fault.
Well, everyone knows my spelling is not good. So you know
I
what?
felt something like Peppero you would have down.
No, because I'm not really that good at these romanizations because you know what my real issue with this is that here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna tell you this is it. So I'm putting it in the my my spelling is bad.
Is it
But-
is it better or worse than Hangul?
Well, actually, pretty much the same. But anyway, you know what? I think that this is quite the scam because you can't have a song be up and then translate it, like Romanize it with one P. You can't do that. That should be illegal.
Okay.
So anyway, it should be like ro, peppero. But you know what? That's okay, Nick, because you won fish paste.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yep. But you know what, Nick? That's I feel like you're a winner in my book, even though
Good.
you
Thank you.
won fish paste.
Well, I still won something. I mean,
Here, you know what?
winning fish paste is better than winning nothing.
Here, what will I'll do for you, Nick? I'm going to put 5 million points negative on the wheel.
5 million points negative. Wow.
Yeah, negative 5 million points, and away we go. So your next prize, oh, 1 US penny, Nick.
Oh, all right. Well, it could be worse.
So now you've won 1 US penny and fish paste.
All right. Well,
I feel like it's your lucky day, Nick.
I don't know if it's my lucky day, but it could have been worse. It definitely could have come out worse. So
now what I will say is for some reason this is not showing up correctly on the website, but in honor of Lunar New Year, I will say that, well, it's not showing up in the correct category, but it is showing up correctly on the website, but
wait,
not
what
in the
is
correct
this
category.
what is this whole thing, Year of the Black Tiger? Is that
yes, so 2022 is the year of the black tiger, Nick.
I haven't heard this black tiger thing though. I mean, I know it's Year of the Tiger, but this adding the descriptor to it though, I've not.
So year of the black tiger. So all I can say is that now I will say is that they're, you know, like the black tiger is the water tiger also. So you could say year of the black water tiger if you would like also. But all I can say is don't discount the tigers, Nick.
Oh, well, that's reassuring.
Oh, so by the way, Lisa asked in the live chat, what's the exchange rate for a Canadian penny? So, Nick, do you happen to know?
I don't know what the current exchange rate is.
So, all you can do with Canadian pennies right now, since they're out of circulation in Canada.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Is you can try to sneak one by as a US penny and and hope that it works, which, you know, like, because we live so close to Canada, Nick, I think that's how I end up with so many of them to begin with. But, you know, I don't think it would work in all parts of the country.
No, I mean, I suppose if you're paying with several pennies, all of which are American, and then there's just one Canadian, chances are a cashier is not going to be discerning enough to notice that.
Right. So you can sneak them in. So
yeah, or if you roll change.
Oh, no.
It depends on it depends on who is accepting it. Sometimes it'll pass.
Oh, no. That's one thing that I will warn our audience against right now, is trying to scam the system by hiding fake coins in the coin rolls.
Well, they're not fake. It's just a
They
different
are
currency.
fake because they're not even legal in Canada anymore. So here's the thing.
Does that mean what's the smallest denomination in Canadian currency now then?
A nickel.
Okay, so if I say, I don't know, if I want to buy something that's like $1.05 in Canadian in Canada, and I hand the person one loonie and 5 Canadian pennies, that cashier is not allowed to
Yeah, they
accept that.
cannot take pennies.
Okay.
So the thing is, though, is that all of your purchases are rounded to the nearest 5 cents.
Okay.
And so that's worked. And you know what? I will say that I got rid of probably $3 in Canadian pennies a couple of summers ago, and I feel really bad about the way I did it. But
Well, you've divulged enough illegal
yeah, so
illicit
when I
activity
was
on here,
staying at a
so might as
hotel in
well.
Toronto, I left a tip for the room service, and then I, at the bottom of the pile of money that I left the tip, I put $3 in Canadian pennies.
Loose or rolled?
Loose.
Wow. So, well, how much did
But
you leave otherwise?
well, probably because I had a whole bunch of coins. I
Oh, it was
didn't
all
want to.
coins.
Well, no, not all coins,
Oh.
but well, actually, not all coins, but the majority of coins, because Canada has $1 and $2 and $5 coins. I think that
There's a
are
$5 coin now.
I
I know
think
there's
that are
one and
fairly
two.
prominent. And so I will say, Nick, that I kind of wish the US would pick up the popularity of those coins.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard similar from a lot of people over the years that at least for, I mean, obviously we have dollar coins, but
But
they're not
they're not very
mainstream.
popular.
No.
So I would say that I really would like to see the popularity of the dollar coins pick up in the
Yeah.
US.
I mean, I think right now so few people carry cash that it's probably a dead idea. But back when people still were
That's the
carrying a lot of
exact
cash,
reason
I
to
agree with
bring it
you.
back. That's the exact reason to bring it back, because people don't
Partly.
like, you know what? Do you remember the milk caps, or bottle milk caps collecting?
Yeah.
Rachel, I'm
No,
surprised
I
Nick
remember them.
remembers this part of
I do.
like the 90s. But
No,
anyway,
I do.
well, Nick, but you sometimes, I think, don't really you don't really participate in everything like that, Nick.
I did in the 90s.
You did in the 90s.
Yes.
Okay, so now what I will say, Nick, is I can see the dollar coins picking up like those milk caps and sweeping the nation like Wordle.
Yeah, I don't.
Did you hear what happened to Wordle?
What's Wordle?
Unbelievable. Nick doesn't know what Wordle is.
Oh well.
All right, Nick. Well, you know what time it is, right?
10:35.
No, it's time for the K produce segment.
Oh.
So, Nick,
Yes.
you have to guess what the produce is this week. Now,
it looks like some type of cherry, but it also looks a little bit like a crab
audience,
apple.
if you know what the mystery produce item is, then the first audience member to comment correctly in the chat will get a spin of the prize wheel.
All right.
Yep. So, Nick, what do you think this mystery produce item is?
Korean crab apples.
Okay, so what color were those?
They were green, like a light green color.
Okay, so yeah, that green is in the name, Nick. So I don't think that you got it.
No.
Yeah, I can't believe this. Yeah, so Nick, apparently you talked about this fruit at dinner with Rachel, and you still didn't know what it is. This is unbelievable. So, Nick, you look puzzled.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I do remember discussing some kind of fruit on.
Well, so close. You said crab apple.
Yeah.
It is May seal.
What?
May seal.
And what is that?
Green plums.
Oh, it's a plum. Oh,
You said crab apple.
yeah.
That wasn't
Okay.
even close.
No, it wasn't actually. Okay.
But you know, these green plums are also known as Chinese plum or Japanese apricot, are just
Okay.
small green fruits that grow on an East Asian plum blossom tree. So, you know what? In Korea, things that are made are honey plum tea and Korean plum syrup.
Wait, are these plums, do they change to a darker or different color once they ripen, or do they always stay green?
No, they're green plums, Nick.
Meaning they always stay green.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So now I will tell you that if you want to see what the inside of one looks like, oh boy, I wonder if there is like a picture on the internet. I'm sure there is.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's somewhat similar to a
So
red plum or a black plum. It's just a different
yeah,
color, but
well, okay,
um,
here. This actually looks like it would be refreshing, Nick. How about this? Some Mayseal iced tea.
okay, yeah.
Doesn't that
I
look refreshing?
It does. It
I
does.
could put some soju in there
Yeah. Actually, that
and
would be a
some
good.
mint, right? Some mint. And
I don't know about the mint. The soju part, yeah. The mint, I'd want to give it a little test run before I put any mint in there.
oh yeah, so apparently, yes, Rachel confirmed that they turn red when fermenting with certain leaves.
Okay.
So, you know what, Nick?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but you didn't know that one.
It's okay.
But
I'll get
I'm
by.
going to say that some Mayseal, like with some soju, and oh, that sounds very refreshing right now.
Okay.
You don't seem impressed.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it is, so I don't know if I should be
Well, you
excited
know
or
what,
not.
Nick? It's time for the last break of the evening.
Good.
Yeah, I know. Like, isn't well, there might be more breaks, but you never know. So,
There's never enough breaks.
yeah, isn't this nice, Nick?
Now, do you eat Brussels sprouts?
Of
Or are
course
those
not.
okay? I didn't think so
Like, why would I eat these?
because they hold a lot of nutritional value.
What? Okay, so all I can say is that it looks like there might be so either like somebody I don't know, like I can tell that I don't want to judge because I just know that I know enough Russian to know that I think it's like a Russian or like a Russian name in the chat, I think in the live audience chat, Nick.
What?
And so the person commented something weird. And so, you know what? You're
I have,
out of here. I'm removing you.
okay, I have no idea what's going on because I'm not following it. But all right.
I don't know what's going on.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on either. I'm just enjoying this.
Oh, okay,
So,
good.
do you
Good.
have any Brussels sprouts recipes to share with the audience, Nick? Because I certainly don't have any.
No, I don't have any specific recipes, but I know a couple ways to do them that are fairly common and that I enjoy. You can do them with a little bacon or a little pancetta,
Oh no. Okay, I'll drink to bacon.
or you can do it with like a little bit of lemon zest.
Yep, I'll drink to bacon. I'll
Or
Yep.
with a little balsamic glaze on it. A little bit of sweetness is a good
You know
offset
what?
to
That would
the
sound good.
bitterness.
I would cook green beans that way, maybe.
Yeah, that would be good too.
But I still don't think I could eat Brussels sprouts. Like the
They're
smell gets to me.
Yeah, they have a very strong odor, and they definitely have a interesting, very unique taste that's borderline
Nick, would you eat
bitter.
some Brussels sprouts juice? Like, would you drink Brussels sprouts juice?
Mm, no, not no. As much as
Would
I
you
enjoy
drink
eating,
Brussels sprouts juice for let's see. What could I bribe you with, Nick?
well, what are you
Okay,
trying to?
would you drink Brussels sprouts juice for 5 bottles of soju?
How much am I drinking?
Well, all 5 bottles.
No. How much Brussels sprout juice am I drinking?
Well, let's see. Bottle for bottle, so 5 bottles.
No,
Well, Jeff says it's delicious, and if Jeff says it's delicious, I'll at least try it.
I'll try it, but I'm not gonna like feel obligated to drink a certain quantity.
Well, would you eat a shaved Brussels sprout salad?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
Now, I could actually go for some Brussels sprouts like soup, like a bowl of soju with one Brussels sprouts in the middle.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't you say that sounds delicious?
No.
Well, like I actually can see that being very good. Yeah, two double
Okay.
shots, Nick.
Oh, all right. Well,
So
if it works for you, then that's great.
now, let's see. All I can say, Nick, is that those bottles of soju that have the root in them in the bottle.
Yeah, I've
You could
never
do the
seen
same
one in.
thing, but with Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess it is similar to that. Yeah.
So now, do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. I don't know if this calling it soup is the right thing, but the concept still holds.
Vegetable soup, Nick.
Yeah, sure.
Vegetable soup. Cream of
Perhaps.
Brussels sprout soup.
I
I don't
guess.
know why I'm enjoying Brussels sprouts, like the Brussels sprouts holiday, so much when I don't even eat them.
Well, maybe you should start. Maybe they're a more
No,
enjoyable
I don't think I
experience.
could do that. No, no way. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought that I could try. I tried one day and it didn't work out.
all right. Well, at least you gave it a go.
Yeah, I gave it a go. Now, do you know what other holiday today it is that I'm excited about, Nick?
No idea.
Did you know it Brandy Alexander Day?
Brandy Alexander. Who is that?
Okay, so audience, did you just hear that Nick asked who Brandy Alexander is? I don't even know what to say. Like how do I even answer
The name
that?
sounds familiar, but I
How do
can't.
I even answer that? Like, who is Brandy Alexander? I I I'm speechless right now. I I just
You're talking an awful lot for being speechless.
Well, all I can say is that Brandy Alexander is not a person.
Oh, all right.
This is unbelievable.
Then Brandy
Brandy
Alexander
Alexander
is.
is a drink.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely have never heard this.
So, well, I'll drink to that, Nick, that you've never heard of Brandy Alexander. So that's okay. But would you like to know what Brandy Alexander is?
Sure.
Oh, Jeff, don't worry. There will be some in sync in the show tonight. Yeah, there will be. Jeff was saying that Brandy Alexander might be the lead singer of NSYNC.
I don't think that's right, but
Okay, do you know who the lead singer of NSYNC is?
well, not is the band is disbanded. It's no longer a
Oh
group.
no. Oh no. I don't even know what to say. So now Brandy Alexander is made from creme de cow, cream, and brandy.
Okay.
So it's more of a dessert drink.
Yeah. Well, I mean, brandy is a dessert liquor
So
anyway,
Nick,
so that makes sense.
so who invented, or who was at least believed to have invented Brandy Alexander? Now, if you get this right, you will get a spin of the wheel.
Charles Dickens.
That's not even close. Your answer is a joke. It's Troy Alexander.
Oh, good. Good.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that either, but that's okay.
Oh well.
But I knew that, so here I am,
Yep.
and you didn't know. But that's
Oh.
okay, Nick.
Okay. All right. As long as you say it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what? I'll give you a complimentary spin of the wheel anyway. So let's see what you get, Nick.
Okay.
And you get, wait, oh, you get a discount on the fanny pack.
Good.
Yep. I think that's a good thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's been some not so good wins tonight, but this is breaking that trend.
You got fish paste.
Not my favorite, but
And
there are worse ones.
You got, did you get the dirty sock that's up there yet?
No.
No, you
what
got
was
the
the other
one
one?
US penny,
No, it was one Canadian penny.
a one Canadian penny. Yes, no whammies, big bucks.
Big bucks that aren't even usable.
Well, what can I say, Nick? I will say that you missed out on a lot of holidays because of all your complaints.
What do you mean I missed out on them?
Well, did you know that today is also Appreciate Your Social Security Check Day? And it's Grammy Awards Day.
Well, I don't care about the Social Security one because I'm not
Tell
collecting
It's
it
Freezing
right now.
Over Day.
Well, that's a good one.
Hug an Economist Day.
Whatever.
Inspire Your Heart with Art Day.
Okay, not bad.
And let's see, National Hot Chocolate Day.
Oh, I do have a little bit of hot chocolate left. Maybe I'll have some after we finish up here. I wasn't thinking about it, but now I am.
Oh, no. Oh, but I have chocolate, Nick. I didn't say this earlier, but I have a Fifth Avenue bar.
Oh, you don't see those often.
No, that's why I picked this up, because, I would say that I maybe get one every fifth year.
Every fifth year. Okay.
Yeah, every fifth year or so. And it actually was my grandma's favorite candy bar. And so I like having one every so often. So this is my special treat for the week.
It's hard to find those.
It wasn't that hard, Nick.
I guess I don't buy candy ever, so I'm not looking. But now I'll pay attention now when I'm at the store to see if
But
they're
I will
stocked.
tell you
I'm
though,
not gonna get any, but just
what
for
I really
curiosity.
wanted though, I did not find.
Which was
I wanted a Heath bar.
I would have rather I definitely would have rather had the Heath bar.
But you know what? That's okay. Now, guess what? Guess what, Nick?
I have no
You
guesses.
can have a splash of sprout juice with your hot chocolate.
That sounds absolutely atrocious.
No, it sounds absolutely delicious.
No,
It's
not
sort
to
of
me.
no, that's like the hot chocolate version of V8.
That sounds horrible too.
That sounds delicious.
I don't like V8
I
by
love
itself.
V8.
The idea of adding chocolate to it sounds
I love V8.
way
Chocolate
worse.
V8. Bring it on.
No.
Bring it on.
You
Chocolate
can
V8.
all right, you can have it. I'm not.
Yeah, like let's you know what? Let's get some investors on the podcast. Nick, you know what we should do? We should have a Shark Tank episode.
So who's gonna come pitch ideas?
Well, I have no idea. We'll get people who have ideas to come on the show.
Or wait, are we supposed to be the investors, or are we supposed to be the entrepreneurs?
Well, both.
That deviates from the premise
No,
of the show.
that's the twist. Like, because if we did it exactly like Shark Tank, they could sue us. So the twist is that you never know if we're going to be the investor or if we're going to be
It's a
the
mystery.
entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. All right. There's a little suspense behind it.
Yes.
Okay.
So
all right.
we have a twist that Shark Tank doesn't have.
Oh, all right. And whose investment capital is being put forth?
Well, you know what, Nick? This is where it's like undercover boss. So we can't reveal who the person is because they're undercover.
Okay.
So then there's that undercover boss twist.
Wow, this is getting really, really confusing.
Unbelievable. Lisa and Jeff can be the sharks.
Well, if they're
That
willing,
seems about right.
if they're willing to put up the capital, then that's fine.
That seems about right.
Okay.
You know what? There's somebody who will pay you 5 cents for your bad idea, Nick.
Well, I'm glad to know it's worth at least something.
Well, I mean, it could be worth a Canadian penny or two.
Right, which is less.
I'll drink to that. Yep, money is no object, Nick.
I don't know if that's a good way to call it.
Now, I have good news, Nick.
Okay.
So I will say that I would like to, for a moment before we wrap up tonight, Nick, just give our audience a little bit of some sort of, how do I say this? Like some advice, right? Because I think that I don't want to scare anyone, but wouldn't you say that anyone who is living in the Detroit area should try to prepare for the storms coming up, Nick?
Yeah, I don't know how much preparation that really entails, but
Did you hear how bad it's going to be?
yeah, but I'm also from a area much snowier than this, so what it takes to intimidate me with winter weather is
So
probably
what would be
lot,
intimidating to you, Nick? How much winter weather would be intimidating to you?
like 5 or 6 feet of snow at least.
5 to 6 feet of snow. Audience, did you hear that? So what you do is, like if you are trying to get rid of that snow in front of your house or in your driveway, then load up your your back of your truck with the snow and then go and dump it in Nick's front yard
Okay, that's fine.
because it's not going to intimidate him.
No, it won't.
So if you need to get rid of snow, take it to Nick's.
That's fine.
Yep. So that's the good news. Is
Great.
that now you have a place to dump your snow.
How about it? I'm doing my civic duty.
Yeah, exactly, Nick. You wouldn't have it any other way.
No, not at all.
Yep, I agree. So now Lisa asked, when is the storm coming? So what did you hear, Nick?
That it would start late tomorrow night and run probably through early Thursday morning.
Yeah. Oh. So well, Nick, good luck, because I heard it will be 16 inches of snow between probably Wednesday morning and sometime ending late on Thursday evening.
Okay.
But I am still planning to go to the Pistons game on Thursday night with Carol.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and Carol will enjoy it, and I'll enjoy it. And Nick, I hope that you enjoy the snow this week.
Yeah, I probably will.
What's your favorite snowy activity, Nick?
I actually like driving in snow.
This is unbelievable. I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. All right, Nick. So it's come time for the end. So
Okay, good. Good night, everyone.
yeah. So what is your final joke of the week, Nick?
No, you said it's the end.
Well, the end of the regular programming.
Oh, well, I'm not being compensated for any overtime, so we're all
Well, you know what, Nick? That's okay. So now I would say that the audience always loves your final joke of the week.
set. But how come you never do?
Well, I might enjoy it this week, Nick.
Oh,
There's
okay.
always a chance.
Yeah, that's okay. That's right. Be it small or large, you're right. There always is a chance.
Yep. There's always a chance, Nick.
Yep. That's all you need, just a chance.
Just a chance.
Okay. Well, the good news is the one this week is winter themed. So that worked out well. So do you know what mountains use for headwear?
Well, you know what, Nick? I don't think that mountains have a head. So that's like saying that. Yeah, I'm not so sure, Nick. This is like the joke that Matt has been telling me about the CIA and how does the CIA sleep? They sleep undercover. This seems like it's going to be that type of joke.
Yeah, it's equally as corny.
Oh no. Well, I'm not going to be ready one way or the other, Nick.
Oh, okay. All right. I just wanted to give you a fair chance. But anyways, so for headwear, mountains use snow caps.
Yeah, Lisa guessed snow caps. Is that like the candy?
Or it's the top of a mountain where there are no trees.
And then this is unbelievable. Okay, so all I have to say to this, Nick,
Yes.
and to our audience is, by the way, happy Salil and happy Lunar New Year.
Yes.
Have a great week. And by the way, just as a note for everyone, February starts tomorrow, Nick, and you know what that means, right?
I don't know what that means.
It's Black History Month.
Oh, yes.
And that's actually something that I I think is, just something important for everyone to keep in mind that this is a time to just remember and celebrate some people who've done great things, right? And then you know what? We'll be here next week.
What a time.
What a time to be alive,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Bye.
Yep.
And this is a rare occurrence, Nick. No one's gonna see this ever again. Nick, this was filmed when you weren't there.
It's okay.
Bye, Nick.
Yep.
This is unbelievable.
Well, I don't know if it's unbelievable. I mean, we're watching it, so
Bye.
it obviously happened. So it is believable.
I really like this song. And there's Stuart sleeping. Well, I don't think that was sleeping. I think that was more passed out, but that's okay.
Well, whatever. He needed the rest.
Thank you for watching Funny is Part of Your Name.
Bye,
Don't forget
bye.
to visit our new website at www.funnypodcastdetroit.com.
Struggle is real.
We'll see you back here next Monday at 10 p.m. for an all-new